Red Swastika School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 3 Mathematics. Red Swastika School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 3 Mathematics. Booklet A. Section A. Question 1. In 9421, the value of the digit 4 is missing number. The value of digit 4 is 400. The answer is 2. Question 2. How many hundreds are there in 7,900? 1 hundreds is equal to 100. 10 hundreds is equal to 1,000. 79 hundreds is equal to 7,900. There are 79 hundreds in 7,900. The answer is 2. Question 3. What is the missing number in the following pattern? 5,943. Missing number 5,543, 5,343, 5,143, 4,943. The difference between 5,543 and 5,343 will be, subtract 5,343 from 5,543, and the difference is 200. The difference between 5,343 and 5,143 will be, subtract 5,143 from 5,343, and the difference is 200. The difference between 5,143 and 4,943 will be, subtract 4,943 from 5,143, and the difference is 200. Let us assume that the difference between two numbers is 200, and is in descending order. The missing number will be, add 5,543 to 200, and the sum is 5,743. Let us do a cross-check on the answer. Add 5,743 to 200, and the sum is 5,943. The answer is 2. Question 4. What is the greatest odd number between 1,677 and 1,685? The odd numbers between 1,677 and 1,685 will be 1,679, 1,681, and 1,683. The greatest odd number is 1,683. The answer is 3. Question 5. Find the value of 5,404 minus 236. Subtract 236 from 5,404, and the difference is 5,168. The value of 5,404 minus 236 is 5,168. The answer is 1. Question 6. At a sports carnival, there were 1,256 children. There were 538 fewer adults than children. How many adults were there at the sports carnival? The number of adults at the carnival will be subtract 538 from 1256, and the difference is 718. The answer is 2. Question 7. There are 6 bottles of Coca-Cola in a box. If Jamie needs 48 bottles of Coca-Cola, how many boxes does she need to buy? The number of boxes of Coca-Cola need to buy will be divide 48 by 6, and the quotient is 8. Jamie needs to buy 8 boxes of Coca-Cola. The answer is 1. Question 8. Divide 253 by 7. The remainder is missing number. Divide 253 by 7, and the quotient is 36. Remainder 1. The answer is 1. Question 9. Add 5 to 5 to 5 to 5 to 5 and to 5 is equal to multiply missing number by 5. What is the missing number in the box? There are 6 5s in add 5 to 5 to 5 to 5 to 5 and to 5. The missing number is 6. The answer is 2. Question 10. Divide missing number by 2, and the quotient is 150. What is the missing number in the box? The missing number will be multiply 150 by 2, and the product is 300. The missing number is 300. The answer is 4. Question 11. How many flat surfaces do solid A and solid B have altogether? There are 6 flat surfaces on solid A. There are 5 flat surfaces on solid B. The total numbers of flat surfaces will be add 6 to 5, and the sum is 11. The answer is 4. Question 12. Study the picture below carefully. How much shorter is the pencil than the pen? The length of the pencil will be subtract 1 cm from 4 cm, and the difference is 3 cm. The length of the pen will be subtract 2 cm from 8 cm, and the difference is 6 cm. The difference in length between pencil and pen will be subtract 3 cm from 6 cm, and the difference is 3 cm. The answer is 3. Question 13. Look at the shapes below. Which shape is second from the left? The shape that is second from the left is a square. The answer is 4. Question 14. How many different 3-digit numbers can be formed using all the 3 number cards below? 1, 7, 6. The three-digit numbers will be 1, 7, 6. 1, 6, 7. 7, 1, 6. 7, 6, 1. 6, 1, 7. 6, 7, 1. 6 numbers can be formed using the three number cards. The answer is 1. Question 15. Add 3,200 to 2,200 and to missing number, and the sum is 9,999. What is the missing number in the box? The sum of 3,200 and 2,200 will be, add 3,200 to 2,200, and the sum is 5,400. The missing number will be, subtract 5,400 from 9,999, and the difference is 4,599. The answer is 1. Question 16. Susan has 1,230 cards. Tom has 132 cards more than Susan. Marnie has 200 cards less than Tom. How many cards does Marnie have? The number of cards Tim have will be, add 1,230 to 132, and the sum is 1,362. The number of cards Marnie have will be, subtract 200 from 1,362, and the difference is 1,162. The answer is 2. Question 17. Multiply lightning by 7, and the product is heart. Multiply heart by 6, and the product is 504. What does lightning stand for? The value of heart will be, divide 504 by 6, and the quotient is 84. The value of lightning will be, divide 84 by 7, and the quotient is 12. The answer is 1. Question 18. Josh made 402 paper cranes. He made 3 times as many paper cranes as his brother. How many paper cranes did they make altogether? The number of cranes Josh's brother made will be, divide 402 by 3, and the quotient is 134. The total number of cranes they made together will be, add 402 to 134, and the sum is 536. The answer is 2. Question 19. At a bookshop, storybooks are sold at 3 for $8. Ahmad has $40. What is the maximum number of storybooks Ahmad can buy? The number of sets of 3 books will be, divide $40 by $8, and the quotient is 5. The maximum number of books will be, multiply 5 by 3, and the product is 15. The answer is 2. Question 20. Ben and Jerry shared 162 toy cars. Jerry had twice as many toy cars as Ben. How many toy cars must Jerry give Ben, so that both of them would have the same number of toy cars? Three units is 162. 1 unit will be, divide 162 by 3, and the quotient is 54. The number of toy cars Jerry must give Ben will be, divide 54 by 2, and the quotient is 27. The answer is 1. Red Swastika School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 3 Mathematics. Booklet B. Section B. Question 21. Write 7,915 in words. (7,915) in words will be 7,915. Question 22. Arrange the numbers in the box in descending order, beginning with the greatest number: 8,186, 8,618, 8,681, 8,168. All the numbers have digit 8 in the thousands place. The greatest digit in the hundreds place is digit 6. There are two numbers with digit 6, and two numbers with digit 1, in the hundreds place. The greatest digit in the tens place is digit 8, followed by digit 6. The numbers will be in this order: 8,681, 8,618, 8,186, 8,168. Question 23. Find the sum of 2,980 and 1,377. The sum of 2,980 and 1,377 will be: add 2,980 to 1,377, and the sum is 4,357. The sum is 4,357. Question 24. 25 tens, less than 7,810, is missing number. The value of 25 tens will be: multiply 25 by 10, and the product is 250. The difference of 7,810 and 250 will be: subtract 250 by 7,810, and the difference is 7,560. 25 tens, less than 7,810 is 7,560. Question 25. How many eights are there in 992? The quotient of 992 and 8 will be: divide 992 by 8, and the quotient is 124. There are 124 eights in 992. Question 26. What is the missing number in the box? Multiply 3 by 7 is equal to: multiply 10 by 7 minus multiply missing number by 7. The product of 3 and 7 will be: multiply 3 by 7, and the product is 21. The product of 10 and 7 will be: multiply 10 by 7, and the product is 70. The difference between 21 and 70 will be: subtract 21 from 70, and the difference is 49. The missing number will be: divide 49 by 7, and the quotient is 7. The missing number is 7. Question 27. What is the quotient when 369 is divided by 5? (369 divided by 5) will be: divide 369 by 5, and the quotient is 73. Remainder 4. The quotient when 369 is divided by 5 is 73. Question 28. James has $150. If a T-shirt costs $6, what is the most number of T-shirts he can buy? The number of T-shirt he can buy will be, divide $150 by $6, and the quotient is 25. The most number of T-shirt James can buy is 25. Question 29. Multiply sun by sun, and the product is 49. What is the digit represented by? Multiply sun by sun, and the product is 49. Sun will be the same number. 49 is equal to, multiply 7 by 7. Sun will be equal to 7. The digit is 7. Question 30. Fill in the boxes with numbers to complete the subtraction. 5, 4, 6, 4, minus 1. Missing number 7, 6, and it is equal to 4, 1. Missing number 8. In the ones place, digit 4 is not possible to subtract from digit 6. It will need to borrow a 10 from the tens place. Subtract 6 from 14, and the difference is 8. In the tens place, digit 6 will becomes 5. It will need to borrow a 10 from the hundreds place to subtract from 7. Subtract 7 from 15, and the difference is 8. The missing number is 8. In the hundreds place, digit 4 will becomes 3. Subtract the missing number from 3, and the difference is 1. The missing number is 2. Question 31. What is the difference between the largest 4-digit number and the smallest 4-digit number? The largest 4-digit number is 9,999. The smallest 4-digit number is 1,000. The difference between 9,999 and 1,000 will be, subtract 1,000 from 9,999, and the difference is 8,999. The difference is 8,999. Question 32. 3,050 visitors entered the zoo in the morning. By afternoon, 2,500 of them left, and 4,523 new visitors entered the zoo. How many visitors were there in the zoo in the afternoon? The number of visitors after 2,500 visitors left the zoo will be, subtract 2,500 from 3,050, and the difference is 550. The number of visitors in the zoo in the afternoon will be, add 4,523 to 550, and the sum is 5,073. There were 5,073 visitors in the zoo in the afternoon. Question 33. The difference between two numbers is 84. The bigger number is 8 times the smaller number. What is the smaller number? The difference between the two numbers is 84. 7 units is equal to 84. 1 unit will be, divide 84 by 7, and the quotient is 12. The smaller number is 12. Question 34. A total of 1,000 people visited the museum on a Saturday, and a Sunday. 400 more people visited the museum on that Saturday, than on that Sunday. How many people visited the museum on that Sunday? The total number of people visited the museum on both days will be 2 units plus 400, which is equal to 1000. 2 units will be subtract 400 from 1000, and the difference is 600. 1 unit will be divide 600 by 2, and the quotient is 300. 300 people visited the museum on Sunday. Question 35. The picture graph below shows the number of cars for each color that were parked at a car park. How many cars were there at the car park altogether? The number of red car in the car park will be multiply 3 by 3, and the product is 9. The number of blue car in the car park will be multiply 1 by 3, and the product is 3. The number of white car in the car park will be multiply 2 by 3, and the product is 6. The number of yellow car in the car park will be multiply 4 by 3, and the product is 12. The total number of cars in the car park will be add 9 to 3, to 6, and to 12, and the sum is 30. There were 30 cars at the car park. Question 36. Sally started doing her homework at 2:30 p.m. as shown below. She used half an hour to do her mathematics homework, and an hour to complete her art assignment. She napped after that, and woke up at 5 p.m. for her swimming lesson. How long did Sally nap? The time taken to do mathematics homework and art assignment will be add 30 minutes to 1 hour, and the sum is 1 hour, and 30 minutes. Convert 2:30 p.m. to hours, and minutes will be 2 hours, and 30 minutes. The time completing the mathematics homework and art assignment will be add 2 hours, and 30 minutes, to 1 hour, and 30 minutes, and the sum is 4 hours. Convert 5 p.m. to hours will be 5 hours. The time taken for nap will be subtract 4 hours from 5 hours, and the difference is 1 hour. Sally napped for 1 hour. Question 37. 3 pails of water are needed to fill half of a tank. The tank can hold 108 liters of water when filled completely. How much water can each pail hold? Half tank of water will be divide 108 liters by 2, and the quotient is 54 liters. 1 pail of water will be divide 54 liters by 3, and the quotient is 18 liters. Each pail can hold 18 liters of water. Question 38. Look at the weighing scales below. What is the mass of pentagon shape? The mass of plus shape will be subtract triangle shape from triangle shape and plus shape, which is equal to subtract 140 grams from 310 grams, and the difference is 170 grams. The mass of pentagon shape will be subtract plus shape from plus shape and pentagon shape, which is equal to subtract 170 grams from 320 grams, and the difference is 150 grams. The mass of pentagon shape is 150 grams. Question 39. How many more rectangles must be shaded, so that 9/10 of the figure is shaded? There are a total of 10 rectangles. 3 rectangles are shaded. 6 rectangles need to be shaded to make the figure 9/10 shaded. 6 rectangles to be shaded will be shown in red. Question 40. Farm B has 255 fewer ducks than Farm A. 40 ducks were then moved from Farm B to Farm A. How many more ducks does Farm A have than Farm B now? The number of ducks Farm A have, more that Farm B will be. Add 40 to 255, and to 40, and the sum is 335. Farm A has 335 more ducks than Farm B. Read Swastika School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 3 Mathematics. Booklet B. Section C. Question 41. Auntie Mary had 1,998 apples, and 820 oranges for sale. She sold a total of 82 apples and oranges to Uncle Terry. Find the total number of apples and oranges she had left. The total number of apples and oranges will be, add 1,998 to 820, and the sum is 2,818. The total number of apples and oranges left will be, subtract 82 from 2,818, and the difference is 2,736. The total number of apples and oranges left will be 2,736. Question 42. There were 1,356 story books in Mr. Tan's bookstore. Mrs. Ann had 1,210 story books in her bookstore. Mr. Fan had 156 less story books than the total number of story books that Mr. Tan and Mrs. Ann had. How many story books did Mr. Fan have? The total number of storybooks Mr. Tan and Mrs. Ann had will be, add 1,356 to 1,210, and the sum is 2,566. The number of storybooks Mr. Fan had will be, subtract 156 from 2,566, and the difference is 2,410. Mr. Fan had 2,410 storybooks. Question 43. Mrs. Tan had 148 buttons, and 16 shirts. She used 7 buttons on each shirt. How many buttons had she left after sewing the buttons on all the shirts? The number of buttons used on 16 shirts will be, multiply 16 by 7, and the product is 112. The number of buttons left will be, subtract 112 from 148, and the difference is 36. Mrs. Tan had 36 buttons left. Question 44. Mrs. Tay wants to give 9 sweets to each of her students. She has only 189 sweets, and needs 27 more sweets. How many students does Mrs. Tay have? The total number of sweets needed will be, add 189 to 27, and the sum is 216. The total number of students will be, divide 216 by 9, and the quotient is 24. Mrs. Tay has 24 students. Question 45. Devi and Haran had a total of $90. After Devi bought a book for $12, and Haran bought a bat for $18, they had the same amount of money left. How much money did Haran have in the end? The total amount of money spent by Devi and Haran will be, add $12 to $18, and the sum is $30. The total amount of money left will be, subtract $30 from $90, and the difference is $60. The amount of money Harren had will be, divide $60 by 2, and the quotient is $30. Harren had $30 in the end. If you enjoy our video, please do click on like and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.